No one likes to show off, okay? How about that? Just kidding.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're back into qualifying for ENLR's third season and race 13. It's a race of threes.
Y'all missed it. We just been practicing for an hour.
Yep.
I don't know. My weather wasn't working right to see what quality and stuff was doing. It was all the same, just matching what the practice was. Nice.
Let's hope I can get back in.
You can. You will be. You had 18 minutes.
I
It's
mean,
just one session.
Yeah, I mean, thank you.
We can't though. We should restart it. Let's try all the way through for this.
Yep, got in. Thanks, guys. No problem.
Nice. That's what we like to hear. And it seems that Quasar is going to be the first one out on track today. Everybody make sure. As the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc and the Mercedes of the best follow through. I guess Austin's not coming. As there is the other Ferrari. But the only one on a lap at the moment.
What? With? Okay, give me a second.
And we are here in Austria today at what they call the RedBull Ring. So we'll be looking for the Red Bulls to set an early lap, but that is a 107.2 from Quasar as his first banker. As Charles Leclerc goes 2/10 faster. As Justin goes 1/10 faster than that. As Stegall goes 4/10 faster. It is looking at the moment like the 106s is where we're going to start to live for the first bit of qualifying. As it is Slizzy on his final approach. That's a 107.4. Abyss with a 109.8. Whoa, he went off the camera there for a second. Came right back on. He is flying through the middle sector. Charles Leclerc with a 106.0, going half a second faster than Stegall. Abyss going P2 with a 106.1. As Justin now coming across the final corner and up to the line, it's going to be a 106.189. As Stegall and Quasar both run into the pits. Slizzy in the other Red Bull. Looking for a tidy third sector and a tidy final corner. He's onto the power well in with enough time. It's a 106.2. He pits his teammate for 0.3 of a second. But it's looking very close. The top 5 all separated by less than half a second. Quasar, the only one with an abandoned lap out there with a 107.2. And Kelvin coming across the final corners as well. So we're going to get to see what he is stacking up with in the McLaren. It's going to be a 107.0. Just half a second shy of the Red Bulls in front. But 0.2 quicker than Quasar in the Alfa Romeo. Slizzy is on an in-lap here, as you can tell. Quite off his original pace. And it will be Quasar that is going to start a hot lap here.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to watch my fucking voice.
Watch your what?
There's a bunch of friends over.
Oh.
My mom has a bunch of friends over. If I scream too loud, they'll fucking hear me.
Quasar going through the middle sector here as we get through the horseshoe corners. He's up 0.3 on his own time.
God, I'm 5.
Nope, somehow you just
Did
left.
it just kick
but
me out?
Yeah, it did. I got you.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
I know why.
But you're the easiest to invite through the EA because you're at the top.
It's gonna completely disconnect me from offline for a moment.
Quasar now up a further bit on his time, who did re-improve his lap from a 107.2 to a 106.8. So the entire field separated by 1 second. That is a race, and Abyss leaving the party as he was just disconnected, and we will get him back.
Alex, you want an outlap?
Alex was on an outlet. He is now on a hot lap. As Quasar, I wasn't watching. I'm sorry, buddy. I tried to get back to you. 105.9 as he comes across the line, and that is good enough for pole position at the moment. Going just over a 1/10 faster than his HMRL teammate. And hello to Abyss fans, as Abyss is also streaming. Charles Leclerc fans and my fans are all welcome. Did you get the invite? Okay. All right, good. As the Ferrari in fourth is currently about to start his lap. We'll go to him. And we'll give you an idea of just how uphill this braking is versus how downhill the next one is. And we'll put you right in the cockpit cam here. That didn't work. Okay, I'll get him for the next one. But as you can see, very, very downhill. As Stegall, still with a 106.5, gonna have to do a recharge here. Slizzy is also on a lap, as is the Ferrari. Now Abyss going out for an out lap as well. So 107.0, but I think he abandoned that first lap. Something must have gone wrong through it. Not sure. Slizzy. Oh no! With too much power on corner exit, has done what we've all done once or twice here at the Red Bull Ring. But it is especially a no-no when we're wearing the colors that he is. He's going to have to go around and do a recharge again. He might even, well, he's got tons of time, but he might want to switch the tires out. We'll see what happens as Abyss is going to start his flying lap. And he carries so much speed through corner one, as you can tell. Look, he's right in this fight for pole position. In fact, everybody, I'd say, from P1 to P5 right now has got a real chance at it. As Justin, I'm sorry, buddy, takes a 105.8 to put it on pole. The track starting to clearly ramp up a bit. As Abyss up on his time. Marginally, but still up. Going through the horseshoe. Slizzy's going to go double lap on the recharge. Abyss lighting up the middle sector. Not sure if it was actually purple, but it was good. He's back on the power. He's going to come down across the line. It's a 105.901. He almost takes it. That's 0.003 of a second between first and second here. And a further 62 hundredths for third. What sucks, Mr. Abyss? Well, you're going to need to go again. You got plenty of time. Slizzy marginally down on his own time. But he knows there could have been a big mistake throughout the rest of this lap for him. He might just be looking to gain that time back, and nope, he's diving right into the pits. New set of tires. Stegall now starting his flying lap. Oh, almost puts it into neutral. He shifts down so quickly, but he's back on the power right at the right time. As we follow the Red Bull driver in the blackened helmet around the Red Bull Ring. Let's go on board. Red Bull Ring. Let's go on board for the rest of this lap with him. He is looking for a pole position lap here. It is team's home race. It's going to be, oh my God, it's a 105.7. It's a 105.7. He's gotten it. He's got provisional pole at the moment while everybody else is in the pits. What a lap from the Red Bull driver. He'll have just enough time to go back into the pits, put on a fresh set of softs, and come out for one final run. And he might just be the last person to do it. Eyes on Stegall and his teammate who's currently out on his outlap.
Go get him, Sluice.
His teammate dives into the pits as well. Having an issue, at least something with the tires. He's going to go back.
Didn't fucking switch him.
As Justin is now, I believe, going to start his first non-push lap on his set of tires. He's been on them for 3 laps already, so at least that's what the Delta says. Some of them are out on scrubbed tires, some of them are out on brand new ones. Charles Leclerc out on, it looks like, a scrubbed set as well. And he's going to start his. Yeah, so the Delta, I believe, is not working there properly because it did not take over for Charles. Nor did it say that he was on an out lap earlier. So he's on a flying lap now, but it will be a non-push lap. As Stegall's going to have to get out quickly, or else he is not going to be able to get out with, again, it is going to be cutting it close for the Red Bull team. He just might not have
Baron,
enough time
that was my
now.
lap. That was my last run.
Oh, it was your last run? Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Of course we can, as we go on board. The Alpha driver absolutely throwing it around this track. He's going to come across the line. It's going to be a 105.4. Oh, Justin barely. A 105.6. He beats his own time, but it's just shy of. And now, as that is qualifying, Stegall starting at the most P3. Abyss has had a moment after setting the fastest middle sector. He's had a moment in Sector 2, and that is a yellow flag. Charles, he's on, avoids him.
Well, P3. Well, I thought I had him.
Yeah, on the second sector, so.
Yep. So Charles did back off in the 3rd sector. As Slizzy. Oh my God! Slizzy takes pole position! Holy shit! Holy shit! The Red Bull out of nowhere!
Jesus fucking Christ.
The last driver to cross the line, and he takes it by
I thought I had it.
hundredths of a second.
Pardon,
Oh my
Slizzy.
God.
I thought it would have been the last driver. God damn it.
Good lap, good lap, good lap.
Holy
Okay.
fuck.
Does that mean he ignored the yellow flags and spit through them?
I mean, so did I. I was just making up excuses, man. Fuck.
Ferrari is looking for an investigation.
Don't
Damn.
do that, because then I'm on an investigation too. Don't do that. That's not, nothing's under investigation. Nothing
What a
happened.
lap.
I was trying to make an excuse. Don't do that.
And with that, that is qualifying. The top 7
Holy shit,
separated.
boys.
all drivers separated by, I'm going to just call it at 1.5 seconds, but it's 1.6. But 1.5 seconds from front to back here. The top 6 within
Jesus
half a
Christ.
second of each other, guys. That is unreal.
I expected to cross the line in first. That shit was crazy.
Slizzy, an
7:35.
amazing run. You're absolutely starting from pole on a well-deserved
Wow.
home Grand Prix. Well fucking done. That's a round of applause for fucking Slizzy, dude. What a fucking lap, man.
GG.
Yeah.
Slizzy likes Austria.
Oh,
Fucking GG, dude.
Now remember, don't get
Thanks,
pipped
boys.
going turn
All
one.
right, now
I'm gonna choke it, but it's okay.
As was
He's like,
just
"I did it!
discussed,
I did
return at 9:35.
I'm gonna take the small victories as they come.
I meant 7:35. Don't worry, it's just a joke from before. Anyway, return at 7:35. I did say 9:35 because I wanted to fuck up the time just one more time, but it is 7:35. So get your stuff in, do your smokes, do your tokes, get your piss in, and we'll see you back for some amazing racing that we're about to have, because if qualifying gave us any inclination of what this race is going to be like, I can't fucking wait. We'll see you in 10 minutes,
Yeah.
give or take. See you then.
Yeah, I thought I had it. I thought for sure when I came across, I was like I know I have it right. They can't get any faster, and I was like, nope. Just like 2 years ago, everyone got me at the last second. Pain. Oh well.
Oh, I've been driving around with too much gas. That's fucking hilarious.
How many laps
Shit.
did you think this shit was?
I put 39 in all practice.
Well, that's good. That's only 3 extra.
I know, but like I was fucking ready.
Oh.
Now the real question is mediums to hards or hards to mediums.
Kyle Busch.
And you know who I want to play fucking, you know who I want to play the kid? No.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson would be so, it would be fucking incredible.
As what? Who would be incredible as?
He wants
Michael Keaton
he
as,
wants Michael
Bruce Wayne.
Keaton as Bruce Wayne, and then he wants Robert Pattinson to play Batman Beyond.
Well, that I don't think will be a thing now because Robert Pattinson is already Bruce Wayne, and
Yeah.
Batman Beyond is Terry McGinnis. So
Yeah,
I'm down
agree.
for the Michael Keaton thing, but you got to find a new actor.
I said me.
What about the guy who played Robin?
No, because he played Robin. You need a good dark hair guy.
Keanu Reeves.
Too old.
If he was younger, yeah, fuck yeah, he'd be perfect almost. I'm trying to think, man. Fuck. I don't know any like.
With how movies are going these days, they'd probably just give it to The Rock.
Or Kevin Hart.
Or
Damn,
John Cena.
I'm so fucking nervous now. This sucks.
I completely understand, bud.
I've never
Do
been
you?
on
When was
pole
the
in the
when was the
fucking
last time
F1
you
It
were
game
doesn't
on
matter.
before.
pole, Alex?
You know what you need to think of is don't worry about it.
Australia.
Just keep your line. You have line preference. Stay clean, and
Yeah, that corner
you'll be just fine.
technically right now is still yours by all rights. Until that thing says P2, that corner is yours. So you dictate how everybody takes it, basically.
What about Cole Sprouse?
That wouldn't be bad. I like him.
I vote him too.
What about Tom Holland?
No.
Sure.
Andrew Garfield.
He's
Andrew
my favorite
Garfield
Spider-Man.
would actually
Yeah.
not be too bad.
Yeah,
I'd
I
actually pick
actually-
maybe like a Tobey Maguire or something like that.
Toby's too
Toby
old
I'm fine with
too.
Toby.
Toby's too old
I
too.
prefer Andrew, but Toby's okay.
Andrew Garfield is definitely the
Andrew
best
Garfield would
one.
be better.
What
Yeah.
about Robbie Amell?
Who the fuck is that? You got to give us a
I
character
think he
name.
plays
instead.
the Green Arrow in the TV series.
No. But the dude that plays Barry Allen,
Okay.
yes.
It is
Or
7:34,
whatever the fuck.
so I'm gonna go ahead and do the roll call for everybody.
Or Chris Pine?
Too old.
No.
All
But
right.
I like
Oh.
the Arrow the what's his name?
I'm gonna have to
Dude
stop
that
y'all for
plays
a
the
second.
fucking the Flash.
Roll
in the TV
call.
series.
What about
Or
Sam?
Chase
Yeah, roll call
Whit-
time.
what about Sam Whitwer?
Austin, Abyss,
Present.
Hey, what about Scott
Nate.
Eastwood?
Daryl, Kelvin,
Yes, I mean,
Bueller.
Liz,
Bueller.
Orca.
Not here.
Hey, Rob.
All right. 5-second national anthem.
Doesn't
Oh,
ask me.
Austria, or something. All right, let's get this fucker started.
Oh, can you see all the Red Bull cans in the garbage?
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun, dun, dun,
anyway,
dun,
we are back to the race,
dun,
ladies and gentlemen.
dun,
And
Oh,
at
fuck.
the Red Bull Ring in Austria, we have a Red Bull starting on pole position. And
Juan
he's going to
Etro.
lead us away on the formation lap here. As soon as the lights go green, there they are. We're going to lay some rubber. And he is our pole sitter for the day, and that'll be a notch in
Fuck
his
yeah,
belt
that was
in the
the perfect
lead
burnout.
itself. We'll get a nice little thing next to his name that says at least one pole position. Some drivers have gone their whole career without getting that. And he will be starting from P1 with that lap of 105.4. Down to P2, starting on the front row alongside him in the Alfa Romeo is Quasar. Justin on the second row in the first Ferrari on the grid. We start in P3, followed by Slizzy's teammate in the second Red Bull, also on the second row with Justin. In P5 on the third row will be Charles Leclerc. He is looking to make up some points on his title rival, who is a no-show today, which is a surprise from him, as he's never really missed much here. But I digress. In P6, unable to complete his last lap in Q3 when the track was really ramping up, but was clearly on one of the fastest middle sectors as it went well purple, is Abyss in the Mercedes, doing it on his own today. And in P7, in the McLaren, wrapping around the final couple of corners, as is everybody else, is Mr. Kelvin King. And we'll be coming up to his grid slot now. This will be the first time that Slizzy's ever had to use a grid slot with nobody in front of him, so he's going to have to figure out when to stop properly.
Oh, you jinxed me.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Yeah. I think everybody failed, didn't
Yeah, well, I
How is Abyss properly in his fucking box? Anyway, it is race 13 in season 3 of ENLR, and it's lights out and away we go. And off the line, it looks like Slizzy's not going to get the best of starts, and that's because of that box. I definitely jinxed him. But he is close on the heels of the Alfa Romeo. Justin in P3. Stegall P4, as it were. Oh, Charles Leclerc outbraking everybody around the outside. Kelvin missing his braking point along the inside. Charles Leclerc getting hung out to dry there, the real loser
I don't
in
know
that
who died
situation.
on Alex, but
that was
okay.
Kelvin.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
on
he-
Oh,
called
no,
for?
then come sorry about that.
He missed
Yeah.
his braking
I
point
was
by a
trying
mile.
to not. I was trying to not hit Nate, and then y'all came in from like 2 bus lengths.
Everybody made it through clearing as long as nobody has damage. Abyss all over the back of the
Still cost me some ground.
of the McLaren there, and he is on the medium tire, and that is why the fast starting McLaren has made its way into P5, and thought that braking zone would be a little bit further down the road. And he's managed to pull a bit of a gap on P7 here, and 6 is Charles Leclerc. Knows this is a track where you can easily make up a lot of your battery power. He's already using that, as well as is Abyss, as they chase up to P5's Kelvin. Stegall has now gapped the McLaren to the 1.1 second margin. He's got 1.6 to catch up to the lead 3, in which Justin is the back car on that little train, as he is currently only 7/10 behind the Red Bull who started on pole. And as I say that, the Red Bull who started on pole is only half a second behind the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa sets the fastest lap. That was taken by Slizzy. That is then set by Orca. And it is now DRS race control. Oh no. And Kelvin has spun it coming out of corner 1. He gets the car fixed, or blah blah blah. Situated.
Oh fuck!
That's fun. My usual trick.
Fucking locked up, and the car just didn't want to stop in the hairpin.
And that releases Abyss and Charles to now chase down P4. But back at the front, all still within a second of each other, the top 3. Slizzy ahead of Justin. Following Quasar in the Alfa Romeo. All of which doing pretty much equal in the same sense of how much battery they've got, except for the fact that Slizzy's made a mistake somehow in the final corner, and Orca is going to go up the inside in the Ferrari. Slizzy, though, is going to be able to fight that one back. He's got the DRS, and he's going to have the inside line for the next corner. And that releases. Oh, and he goes wide. Drivers now debate on whether or not that it needs to be a strategy change or whether or not they are going to hold position or attack. This is the time for strategy to come into play. As Abyss just out of range of the DRS on Stegall. And that's allowing Charles Leclerc to harvest a lot of battery and use the DRS.
Oh, come on, stop, you fucking car.
Let you know when you're lapping me, I'll retire.
This is Abyss going up the inside of Stegall for P4. Oh, they make a bit of contact on exit. That's going to give Charles Leclerc a sniff. Abyss going to hold his line. And he is going to make that stick and keep that P4 position as Stegall getting a bit out of shape in the end of the hairpins, or the horseshoe, sorry. And that is going to create a bit of a gap between himself and Abyss already. Charles is going to need to get the hurry on. And he does have 30 laps to do what he needs to do. And it's all about longevity on these tires. So Stegall will have the DRS defense here. Go on board. Ooh. As it looked a little bit of a late move from the Red Bull driver, but both drivers keeping it out of each other. And therefore racing continues as it was. Up at the front, it's
Should
pretty
be up
much the
there, but
opposite.
no.
It is
Someone's
Slizzy
side.
all over the back of Justin. Able to harvest that ERS and use the DRS to keep him clean. And Stegall has once again lost the DRS on Abyss, and that's going to help Charles Leclerc. And Slizzy looks but thinks better of it and stays right with the P2 driver of Justin, aka Orca. Meanwhile, Quasar in clean air and able to utilize all of his tires and all of the track. And Stegall is going to try to hang on to the back of Charles Leclerc as Charles now traces after the Mercedes of Abyss in P4. Abyss has been closing the gap down on Slizzy as Slizzy and Justin.
Come on, you fucking car. God damn it. And Kelvin, do not ever fucking make a move like that again. Do you understand?
Yes, boss.
Chill, Alex.
Oh, Calvin, you didn't need to retire, my man.
No, my friend. I'll see you all next week. You take care.
Cheers.
Love you,
See you
Calvin.
later.
We love you, dude.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
As Charles has made his way past Abyss. After a little bit of a mistake up in corner 2. but what is called corner 3 for some reason. And Slizzy's finally lost the DRS on the Ferrari. The Ferrari is still losing time to the Alfa Romeo down the track, unfortunately, though.
Fucking wish F1 got rid of DRS.
As Charles and Abyss are separated by basically a car length. As they go around the horseshoe, both drivers trying to catch up to Slizzy. The gap at 3.1 seconds. But coming down, these two able to drive off of each other. Both with a plethora of battery left. That Mercedes very fast in a straight line.
Fucking hate this car. I can't even go through the corner fast without the car wanting to over-rotate.
Is Slizzy gonna have a look? Or sorry, as Abyss, gonna have a look as he looks around the outside, and Charles is gonna go deep into the corner, and it's gonna allow the traction for the Mercedes to get up there, but Charles able to defend and hold the line. The two need to be driving after.
No!
Oh no! There's a Red Bull spun off the track as we go by. It is now P6. Still 26 laps remaining in this race. This Quasar still stretching his legs up at the front. Abyss still all over the back of Charles Leclerc. It's going to be these two. For the foreseeable future. And will occupy each other's mirrors as they are the closest to each other on track. It's a further 5. Oh no.
Christ.
What a move from Abyss around the outside of Charles Leclerc. He's going to have to defend the inside. Charles is going to outbrake him. And he's going to hold, they're both going to try to hold the line. Oh, but Abyss is, he's got a little wide. Charles is up the inside. They're side by side. Oh, this is nail-biting stuff. And all the time while these guys race, the gap just grows and grows ahead of them. In fact, Stegall is now closing the gap. Charles tried the same thing that Abyss did on him. Oh. These two are racing.
We just take each other out. Oh my god, this card just brakes are garbage.
Oh, what? They're both just driving on their mirrors. This is amazing driving from Charles and Abyss. Wow. As Charles takes the move into P3. But Abyss smelling the back of his tires, essentially. Oh! Mercedes having a snap of oversteer in the dirty air. He's still going to have the DRS going down this straightaway, which means it'll keep him within the 1 second mark. He'll still be able to get the DRS going down this straight as well.
No, that's not what I meant to ask. Justin, it's going to tell you that your teammate is fucking tits. Definitely have.
That is the health of the DRS. That is what the Mercedes looks like in the clean air, and that is how you can tell when you are in the dirty air. Oh.
Fucking hell.
Justin, as a precaution, when you do go in for your actual pit stop, select box now, just in case with your radio.
Orca has been saving some of his bit of his battery for his push laps before his pit stop. Quasar at the 4.5 second up the road is doing the exact same, but starting to pull away as Abyss goes, it looks like, around the outside, and he's gonna have a moment, but Charles gives him the space, and Charles will have the DRS. He's gonna look down the inside. And he has retaken that third position from the Mercedes. It seems there is about 2 races here. It is Quasar and Justin for the win. And then it is everybody else behind that are starting to close down. Even Sizzy is starting to close the gap. As he is having a race to not write home about. The Mercedes and the Ferrari trading spots. And as they do, shortly a yellow-nosed Red Bull should start to fill the mirrors of both the Mercedes and the Ferrari. As he is within the 2 second mark. Well, just over the 2 second mark. He was within the 2 second mark. There it is. There it goes. Both drivers pretty much equal on battery.
Come on.
As Charles Leclerc has a real fight on his hands today, as they are losing time to Justin hand over fist. It's at 9.2 seconds now. Ooh, as some dirt gets tossed up. And it will be the Mercedes of Abyss and the Red Bull of Stegall that are going to hop off the train first, as Slizzy's already made his pit stop and he's going to get to tail the Ferrari and basically link up and use him as a way to pull himself along the track, as that is Justin in front of him. But Abyss and Stegall both leaving the pits in 4th and 5th. And it is the race leader who has come into the pits. Justin is going to lead this race for at least one lap as Quasar gets his medium tires fitted and is off to the races, as Charles Leclerc also goes past, corner 1 and into P2. And it is currently a 1-2 for Ferrari, but both Ferraris need to pit, and with the lack of drivers, I don't see a safety car coming up anytime soon. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But Abyss hopping onto those medium tires might just give him the ability to get away from Charles Leclerc, as Justin is going to jump into the pits in the Ferrari. The race leader into the pits. Charles Leclerc going around at least once more. Medium tires being fitted to Justin's Ferrari. That is Quasar's going by on the right. That is the race lead. The gap will be substantially more than what it was. It was 4.8 when he went in. It's now 5.5, 5.6. And that is Stegall with the fastest lap of the race so far. And Stegall on Abyss, just 1.2 behind. as Quasar's now catching Charles Leclerc. Is Charles thinking about trying to play the team game and make it a bit difficult in the middle sector? Or is he about to pit himself? No, he is going to go at least one more lap. Quasars will get the DRS going down both straightaways, so I don't know if he's playing this properly. Quasars might have enough to try to go by him immediately. We'll go on board with the Alfa Romeo driver. This could be for the lead of this race. Is Charles Leclerc going to give it everything he's got down the straight? It might be a little too late from Charles, as Quasar's going to go around the outside and sets the fastest first sector as he does it. Charles unable to fight that as long as he wanted. And that is the race lead into the hands of Quasar once again, who only has 12 laps on this set of tires to bring it home. Charles now drives into the pits as Quasar sets the fastest lap of the race. That is retaken by Justin. And oh no, we've had an issue. Quasar's on the racing line a little bit, but having to get off the power because he got an illegal overtake for that.
Oh dear, Nate's on soft. Fuck, come on, turn.
It at least puts Justin into the fight with him. Stegall all over the back of Abyss as Charles Leclerc now out of the pits. And instead of a set of mediums, Charles has gone for a brand new set of softs, going from hard to softs. We'll see if that is able to get him back onto the podium, as P4 and 3 are only 3.5 seconds up the road. But at the moment, it is for the lead that we're going back to this race. It was at one point in Justin's hands, but the game gave him an illegal overtake due to Quasar being on the racing line. But we'll see how it pans out. By the end of this race, it's still 10 laps to go. Gall still all over the back of Abyss. But unable to get by as Abyss just has that much more battery than the Red Bull driver behind.
Whoa!
Oh! As the Red Bull driver is unfortunately taking a run into the pits.
Those some fresh tires.
He's had a moment of oversteer and has gone through the grass and into the pit entrance.
Might as well put on tough if you can.
Just God fucking damn it. Yeah, the car just snapped on me. I fucking hate this game. I swear, who's ever responsible for these garbage physics? I'm throwing bricks at his ass.
As once again, race for the lead. Is a low battery one at the moment for both drivers.
Sliz, I gave Austin everything I could and then some.
Oh. As these two getting very close together.
Whoa, his car is fucking lagging.
Yeah, I just saw it go fucking. No. As we approach the 7-lap mark, Charles Leclerc has finally gotten within the DRS of Abyss and is on the softer compound tire.
Worst physics in racing game history. Right there.
Also, I didn't have an illegal overtake on Quasars, but I gave
had no
position
choice.
back because I took him off track.
Yeah, if the game didn't give you an illegal overtake, I'd have been gone. Yep. I have no problem admitting that I am not that good of a sport.
But I think it is because Quasar ran wide and drove onto the driving line, and I had nowhere to go with my car.
Yeah, no, you definitely had to go offline, 100%. Well, you got 6 laps. You can, if you do it on track. He's fast around that corner. God damn. Whoa. As the Ferraris are both pressuring the drivers in front of them. Charles Leclerc within 7/10 of Abyss in third. Orca within 3/10 of Quasar, who's depleting his battery to stay in front. And Orca has done the same, and they're both still incredibly fast. And that'll be the sign that Justin was waiting for this whole time, though. That little red light.
Something just happened to Kobe.
Yep, he's spun it in the horseshoe. He's still moving. He's just waiting for the lead to get by, I think. Or he has beached it. Nope. Or he's waiting for you two.
Fucking hell.
Or,
And
yeah.
locked up the brakes again.
There. So this is back on track.
Because God forbid Codemasters makes physics where the car actually, stops.
Quasar trying to save up a little bit of battery to defend. But both drivers still within the same amount of time. So, I mean, both of your batteries mean nothing at this point, guys. As Quasar only needs to defend for 4 more laps. And so does Abyss to stay in the lead and on the podium. Charles
Never
Leclerc,
mind that idea.
knowing that this is going to come down to the final laps no matter what. Even if he gets past Abyss now, it's still going to come down to the final laps. Abyss is not going to let the podium just slip away without a fight. And Slizzy is stopped for a set of softs. Going to go for that fastest lap extra point for the Constructors' Championship.
Sorry, DJ. Sorry, DJ. I won't pass. I won't pass.
Yeah, this is a replay. Oh,
Sorry.
no,
touch?
there's a little bit of side pod touch, but you're both clean, going along the side of each other, along into the horseshoe corners. Abyss has got the speed. Charles has got the tires. Oh, they're giving each other a little bit too much room, in my opinion. Come on, boys, race each other harder. Oh,
I would love it if they took each other out and brought out a safety car.
I'm trying. It's a hard corner. I'm sorry.
You're good.
it's okay. No, you're both good. You're both good. You're both racing clean. This is even as they go down into corner 1. There's 2 laps to go. Charles goes around the outside
3.
and has
Wow.
the DRS to keep
Wow,
himself
wow.
in the lead.
This is some fucking racing, my guy.
What a move. That clip is going to look amazing later on. As for the lead of the race, Orca is looking for it around the outside, and he's got the run. Quasars is still there. He's still going to make it hard for him. But Orca has taken the lead as the moment. Abyss and Charles in the same corner again are going at it. Charles is going to have to go around the outside. He can't hold the same line that Abyss can while he's out there. Quasars is now the hunter. Justin the hunted. Oh!
Wow, so that's the difference between us.
Unreal. The 2 of them behind are racing. Your guys are gonna be. You'd have time. Just saying, they're wheel to wheel. And Abyss is gonna get the DRS. Wait, no, neither of them are. What the heck? You guys were even across the line. Neither of you got the DRS.
Do you want me to go by? Do you want me to let you buy it?
You gotta use those soft tires. Charles Abyss around the outside, able to keep his speed. This is going to be a last lap showdown for the final podium position. Both drivers essentially out of battery. This is going to be Charles Leclerc's last chance. Is he going to go for it? Of course, he's going to have to try, but Abyss sees him coming, goes a little bit wide, but the soft tires not lasting as long as they needed to. Abyss able to hold off the charge of the Ferrari. But more importantly, oh shit, my headset.
Fuck.
Wow, Abyss, good job, man.
Need that.
Holy fuck.
That is
Dude,
some
we raced
sportsmanship
36
at the
laps.
front. But Abyss
kind of
able to hold off Charles
Oh my
Leclerc
God.
for the final podium position. What a race by those two! But we have to give it the sportsman of this race. Both go to Justin
my
and
God.
Quasar. Well done to them.
Oh my
That
god.
race was bullshit.
Dude, Abyss, holy shit, man.
Abyss, what a drive!
Please tell me you were watching us, because we were battling for 36.
Of course I was.
36 laps straight. Oh my god.
And
oh my god.
Slizzy, I am so sorry, my man.
Dude, Abyss, that's fucking awesome.
That was fucking great.
Holy fuck, that was just racing all over the fucking board. Like,
Was at the end, but no, you have no idea. Me and Abyss were racing
I have no idea. I was
the
racing
whole
the leader.
time. You and Justin. No, you weren't.
I am
Because you and Justin were. No, I'm talking about DJ and Justin because he was talking at the same time. You guys were separated by a lot for a lot of that race, and the only action on track during that moment of time was me and Abyss.
Yeah, but then fucking like as soon as DJ had his moment there, I gave him back the spot, and then we were racing from that point on.
until lap 30 something.
Best
Dude,
driver today.
we were racing that entire time. Think about that. We were racing 36 straight laps. I don't think you understand.
Even when I had pitted and he was 20 seconds ahead of me, we were still...
Honestly, yeah. The best thing about that was I think if I didn't do that strategy, I wouldn't have been fighting you if I had gone to the mediums, and I almost switched to the mediums.
But taking a win in ENRL at Austria, feeling a little vindicated actually from a year or so
Who took
ago.
fastest lap?
I did. I was racing, so there's no way I could take my slap. I didn't have.
There's no way we
close
can
to
get
battery.
I think I took it
Well,
right
it just
after
didn't
you
happen.
took it, DJ. I don't know if we said another one after that.
But a very intense race on all sides. Some will be disappointed, others delighted. That is just how racing goes. But absolutely great drive. We'll talk to the winners and the podium sitter. So we'll go, Justin, how do you feel about that race? You were kind of no one's going to say you were gifted that you were spun from corner one while in the lead. We got kind of denied for a lap and a half for of what was an amazing battle between you and Quasar. And so we just got to say congrats on the win. And what do how do you want to sum up your race weekend?
Well, I just want to say it was a great race for the Alfa Romeo. The car was on rails today. His mishap is what brought us back into this, and then we raced hard for a good solid 10 laps. Kept him honest, and eventually made the move after we saw that we drained his battery enough. Then the little incident, but sportsmanship pulled through today, and overall, I just got to say it was one of the best racing I've had in this league this year so far.
I kind of have to agree. Yeah, that was good wheel to wheel, and it goes all the way down the order as well. But we'll go to Quasar next, who finished P2. What a drive from you in the Alfa Romeo. But we'll see about how the. I mean, luckily
did someone
for you,
screenshot the results?
you gave.
I did not.
Oh my God! Why is fucking? You gave the win back to the Ferrari driver, luckily, so that there's no real reason for any penalty inquiries. But what do you think about the weekend? You want to talk us through the race?
all in all, good race.
I agree. And we'll go to Abyss. Abyss, first off, a fucking stonker of a race for you. Driver of the day. Almost took fastest lap. You were off by half a tenth. And then to take P3 away from Charles Leclerc, who is also literally tied for, well, actually, he's 3 points off now, thanks to you. He would have been tied. But he is challenging for the world title in this series, and you not only went wheel to wheel with him for 36 laps, but you did so cleanly and came out on top. So talk me through your race, man. Tell me how that was.
2 words, honestly. ERS management.
Those are good
I think
words.
that's what kept me in it.
He said
ERS
ERS management. I gotta agree, man. Like on and your move around the outside in corner 3. When the first time that you did that, Charles immediately the next lap tried to do that move on you, and you guys basically swapped each other on that same corner for almost 36 times, I would say. What?
I tried to crossover move so many times.
Yeah, you guys were basically that was a choreographed dance in the way I see it. Charles, get up here. Yeah, what the hell, man? You guys talk me through your race too.
He's just as involved in this podium finish,
Yeah.
honestly. Fucking.
Well, a perfect. Yeah, keep going.
I honestly think if me and Charles wouldn't have been held up after that dive bomb incident, we probably would have been up there with the leaders, and it would have been a 4-car battle.
Yeah,
100% it would have been.
Should have been a 5-car battle.
Yeah, I'm still not too happy with Kelvin. I mean, I understand he's racing, but like, I just watched the clip. He came back. He came from 5 bus links.
We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about this awesome battle between me and Abyss that we had for 36 laps. We're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, like the two of you must be just be high on it right now, is what I'm thinking. Like the adrenaline, you guys must
be racing high.
Well,
yeah.
And then I was watching him for a couple laps, so I do the same defensive move, see what he would do, and then I'd be like, okay, let's see what happens if I flip it on him, and I'll do the opposite, and I'll block the other side and see what he does. And it didn't even matter what either of us did. We were just fucking ready for it, and fucking. I don't know, man. I haven't had a race like that since literally last year against my teammate. Done. It's pretty much almost that same thing, but we only battled for a couple of laps, whereas this was the entire race. And the pit stop happened. I was talking to my engineer. I knew it about fits. So I was like, all right, I gotta push. And goddamn,
I was afraid you would get me on the softs.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. I thought it was just inevitable, but
I thought that was gonna be the difference because I noticed that he was staying out longer, so I was like, he's definitely going to softs.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna go another 2 laps, but the tires just weren't happening at that point. They were like orangey red.
A good move from both of you.
I would definitely say that would not to risk it because I did it at Monaco in the other league and that didn't go well. So.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for showing up to the stream. You guys are awesome. Stegall, if you want to say...
point of views are going to be fucking sick. We might as well just push the point of views in the fucking chat and be like, here's the race. Here's what happened today.
For real. But Stegall, if you want to say anything to your drivers before I end the stream, go ahead.
As usual, thank you all for showing up. Your participation was not taken for granted. Next week is the French Grand Prix at Circuit de Paul Ricard.
Oh, thank God.
And then after that, we are off for the summer, and we don't return until mid-July at, I believe it's Spa, Hungary. Other than that, I mean, it was a decent race. I wish mine went a lot better than it did. And I wish Codemaster made physics where the car actually stops, but it's whatever.
Yeah. But that'll be it for this stream. Thanks everybody for showing up. As always, I love you the most. And we will see you next week on Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And until then, as always, bandwidth.